How's it hanging, people? It's your number one fella for simulated FIFA, MillzySawUs, at your service, and welcome to another episode of my FIFA 16 Accrington Career Mode Season 2, Episode 10, Rise to the Top. So we've got a game right ahead of us, guys, against Coventry. It is home in the Football League 1, and I have some wonderful news. We are second in the Football League 1. So we have 41 points after 21 games. We are racing away against Southend United for that first team spot. We're out of the J Paint Trophy. We are out of the Capital One Cup. We got demolished in the semi-finals of the pre-season tournament, but we still have a fighting chance in the FA Cup as well as this league, guys, and I'm pretty much looking forward to it. We're almost at the end of December, so the January transfer window is just around the corner. I am going to warn you in advance, guys. This may pretty much be a short episode. But I was also thinking not to do a short episode. I might just make this pretty much a long episode all the way up until 1 o'clock. So you guys can watch me in my in the process of me sorting out my long list. You guys can be a part of that. I figured that would be fair. Even though it could be extremely boring for you guys, and if that be the case, all you have to do is just stop watching this stream and I could just sort it out myself. But with your input, I might be able to get it sorted out a lot more sooner. So without further ado, guys, I think it's time to stop the muttering and to get crack-a-lacking. My team look good. Coventry, I don't know how well they look, but fact of the matter is, I think we're ready. So without further ado, guys, let's do this. And we get a magnificent victory over Coventry, 3-0. Kalnaki with a goal and Key with 2. Winnard gets yet another yellow card. He really needs to start working on his discipline, otherwise he's going to end up like a Henry. Coulson and Hesketh get substituted off for Bocco and Corneli. So it's nice to see my assistant coach is giving Corneli some more game time after his complaints. I couldn't discuss with him an appropriate contract suitable for his needs, but I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna move on with it. We have a risk of losing a player in Marcus Carver. He's our second team striker, and to be quite honest, guys, looking at Marcus Carver, he's got excellent sprint speed, good acceleration, okay agility, balance and jumping, but poor stamina, strength and reactions. If we have a look at his mental attributes, they're all bad. They're all very bad. So overall, I do understand this is a lower rated team, so we're expecting to have players like Marcus Carver. But looking at my starting 11, guys, there's just no room for the likes of Marcus Carver. And to top it all off, he ain't got a face. He's just a generic player who hasn't really done much for this squad at all. If anything, he's just a backup striker. So the ball is in your court, really. I mean, I suppose I'm the one with the overall decision, but we can just leave him, and if he gets picked up by another club, then he gets picked up by another club. There's just nothing I can do about it. He's aged 23 now, so clubs can steal him without my permission. He's 5'11", 165 pounds, from England. So we do have an English player here, and I'm not racist or anything, guys, but it's not like I'm aiming for a full English squad. I like to have my different nationalities in my team, but the fact that Carver is English, I do feel obligated to keep him. He's a right-footed striker, so he doesn't give anything else to the team. He can only play in that striking role. His attacking and defensive work rates are medium, so that's not too bad. But his weak foot is 3 stars, so that's also medium. So he can use that left foot if he needs to. But he only has a 2-star skill moves. So on the level, he's an okay player. So it might even be worth, with no traits or specialities, to probably keep him around, just in case one of my strikers decides, well, not decides, but accidentally gets injured. I just realised we're paying Forest £17,000 a week. While we're here, guys, I'm sort of curious to see who's our most paid player. It's Forest. Hesketh is getting 3,000, and then you've got your others for the 1,300 mark. Karchuk was the first to join us in this stream. How's it going, dude? I'm just talking about whether or not to keep Carver, because we're at a risk of losing him with the January transfer window coming up. And he's an okay rounded player. Like, he doesn't really bring anything to the table. He's just a backup striker. Last season, he was loaned out for the majority of the season. And we decided to give him a chance in the team for this season. We didn't loan him out. We didn't sell him. We just had him for a squad rotation player. He's a bench player. And even then, my assistant coach doesn't bring him on to play. Now, you guys can see on the right-hand side there, Carchuckle thinks we shouldn't keep him. So maybe to save ourselves the money, we could just not offer him a new contract. And if he gets grabbed in January, fuck it. Let's just let him go because he's nothing special. And we've got, like Carchuckle says, we've got Hazeldine anyway, so we do have our backup. So theoretically speaking, where I don't use a second team at all, I just use the first team. It's just mainly about my starting 11 and backups. So I only need the extra striker, which is Hazeldine. So I think we've decided, guys, what to do with Carver. We're not going to keep him. We won't put... Well, I mean, we could put him on a transfer list because both of my top strikers could get injured or suspended. But in worst case scenario, I can just change the formation. It's as simple as that. So let's just move on. We've got some more player development. Who got trained last? Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Did I just quit the training? No, I didn't. Alright, thank God. So, Gerspatch got trained last. So, today, we are going to train Al-Bishi. He is a centre midfielder, so his dribbling comes first. Beat your man is obviously one that we have to go for. Dribbling's done, so I think passing will be next. I think El Rondo and perfect delivery. I think we're going to be using the same drills for different players each week, which is fine because hard difficulty gets results. I just change it in the order of what position they play. So, you know, if there was a defender, I'd be focusing on defending first, not necessarily shooting. But now that the passing and dribbling's done, as a centre midfielder, we could work on his defending. So probably more El Rondo. Which means as the final drill for Al-Bishi, my youth player, we could work on not passing, not dribbling, not defending, but perhaps shooting. So maybe a bit of chance creation will boost him up there. So let's simulate that. Okay, so some okay results, you know, a mixture. And he is rising up the ranks. So we've done with the training session. We can get on with the simulation process. Final scout report on Manu Garcia. That's Kyle Edwards. Freddie Woodman. James Meredith. I was reading up on Sky Sports, guys, on the preview against Russia tonight, and I am so looking forward to the game. Albania will be taking on Switzerland at 2 o'clock today, and I can't remember what the second Euro game is at 5 o'clock. Maybe Carchuckle could help me out. Chris Maguire, Dexter Blackstock, and Manu Garcia. Final scout report: 71 overall, £15,000 a week. We could loan him. If he's suitable for the squad, we could loan him. I'm just pointing it out there, you know. Right. Pushing on. We've got a league game coming up. An update from Portugal. An away game against Burton. We are in second place now with MK Dons 4 points behind us. We've got a little bit of catching up to do with Southend United. It could mean us just finishing in second place and getting that automatic promotion into the Football Championship, which is just fucking awesome. Absolute fucking awesome. How's it going, Wally? Glad to see you joined us. Let's read the emails first. Okay, that's sorted out. Let's check out our squad. I really wanted Henry to go back in left midfield, but with Coulson in form, I don't want to make a lot of changes. Right, is it worth Carver staying on the bench anymore? I don't think it is. So, first things first. Pearson definitely needs to come onto the bench. I'm sorry, it's true. Maybe... maybe we can have like 4 defenders on. Probably Wakefield. So, we've got 2 people covering the fullbacks, 2 people covering the centre-back positions. Corneli covers the CDM role. Bocco covers the cam and the midfield and the wings, whilst Hazeldine covers the striker position. I think that's a really good bench right there. Really good bench. So without further ado, we're going to save that, guys, and get crack-a-lacking. All the more reason to get Cragno off the bench, Carchuckle. You know, he's not playing any games, so we might as well take him off. Away game against Burton. Hopefully we'll come up with a win. We really want to start winning at this point. Like, winning is just important in general. And that is fantastic. Forrest and Ledson with their own goals. Coulson with a yellow. Hesketh, Kalnaki and Key get subbed off for Hazeldine, Bocco and Corneli. Corneli as a striker is just ridiculous. And we still won the game. Alright, so let's do some more player developing. Bishy got training last time, so it's now time to move on to the centre-backs. No one's promising. So it looks like it's going to be Henry. Henry, let's start off with your defending, which will be the El Rondo. Defending's done, so I suppose dribbling. Passing could be your next one. El Rondo again. Perfect delivery. Probably the dribbling will come next. Beat your man. I definitely agree with Carchuck. I think next season will be hard, so all the more reason to really focus on January transfer window so we can get those key additional players to come on in and help us in the squad. It's going to get so tactical and interesting, guys. I'm so looking forward to it. That's why the training is important, the pre-contracts is important, the selling, the buying. We really need to evaluate, but if we do phenomenal with this team, we're going to have to believe in them in the championship, you know. It might be a whole new ball game in general. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Carchuckle. I completely forgot that Dramel and Henry are loanees. So, and we're training them up, you know, and we won't have that money to buy them. We would just lie into their respective clubs. But who knows? We might have the money, we might not. Did we get Henry in the first season then? Right. I was kind of thinking of like a rule to put in place for this career mode. If we ever get relegated to a lower league, I stop that career mode. If we don't get promoted into a higher league, I stop the career mode as well. You know, we have to get promotions each season. So this should be a 4 to 5 season series. And just kind of end it there. You know, reach the Barclays Premier League and then aim big. You know, and see what happens. Or maybe make it a 4 season series. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Right, so Braden Shaw. Hey boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting with the squad and give me a chance to play. Now you want a chance to play? Dude, you haven't had a single game all season. Right, Gaffer, I'd really like to sit out the next game. I'm not feeling sharp and could do with a few days rest. You know what? I agree with you. You definitely deserve a rest, but it might mean you need to go on the bench, mate. You know, I'm going to need you for this one. It's against Plymouth Argyle and I want to destroy them again. Well, Carchuckle, I'm a little bit disappointed, my man. I thought you would be a bit more supportive than that. And it gives me all the more reason to prove you wrong. I believe in this team. Thanks to you, thanks to Wally and all my other spectators and myself, I reckon this team can reach the Barclays Premier League in 4 seasons. I really do. I think we're going to get promoted this season. We're going to get promoted next season. And fuck it, once we're in the Barclays Premier League, I'm going to aim for top 10. I'm definitely going to aim for top 10. I just think it's going to happen. We'll be given a lot more funds. And we can buy better players. We will grow. And we will be successful. We will be victorious. Alright, let's check out the squad. Kean Kaunaki, I think, will be okay. Hesketh definitely needs a break. So, Bocco, you're up. Forrest. Ooh. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Same applies to Coulson. Everyone seems a bit tired. Most definitely. Everyone, you know, definitely seems a bit tired. How's it going, Sheldon? Nice to see you again, buddy. And I hope you enjoy the show. So, guys, going away game against Plymouth. Hopefully, we'll come up with another 3 wins. That would be ever so nicely. But, you know, January transfer window is just around the corner, guys. Another victory for Accrington. 2-1. Goal scorers today was Kaunaki and Henry. Key gets injured, though, so we definitely need to start panicking here, guys. Let's hope it's not a serious injury. He also receives a yellow card. Winard and Halliday get yellow cards. And Pearson and Hesketh get some game time. For the likes of Winard and Coulson. So it looks like Hesketh couldn't get the day's rest that he wanted. I'm working him really hard. Player injured. So Keeley has suffered a dislocated shoulder and will be out for 2 weeks. No! Shit! Oh man, that sucks. And to top it off, he gets suspended. Come on, give the guy a break. He's got a dislocated shoulder. Thanks for giving me a partial break, Gaffer. It was important I didn't have to play for the 90 minutes. Oh, that's alright then. That's cool. I've never seen that one before. I've never seen that conversation before. So you don't have to sit him out throughout the entire game, but you can put him on the bench. And it's good that he says a partial break and that he didn't play for the 90 minutes. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Well done, EA. So, guys, this is it, right? The Emirates FA Cup, round 3 against Middlesbrough. I'm pretty sure Middlesbrough knocked us out in the Capital One Cup. And That's important. Round 3. So that's going to be in January, guys. January, at the 1st of January. So when we're sorting out all of our players, we're also going to need to focus on that very important game. Not to mention we've got 4 league games that month as well. It will be a lengthy episode. But I'm going to end it at 1 o'clock, guys, so I can get some lunch. Be sure to stay in tune. Stay tuned, sorry. Stay in tune. Stay tuned for the next episode, because I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty interesting one. But we are heading off to the press conference. So, youth player wants out. I've just received news that Lee Taylor is wanting to cancel his contract as he thinks that he's ready to be called up to the senior squad. He seems set on leaving, but I can ask him to wait a little while to see if there's anything we can do, like promote him before he cancels his youth contract with us. Have a look at the latest report on him and decide what you want to do with him. I think it's time to bring Lee Taylor to the squad and maybe loan him out in January, or maybe loan someone else out and give Lee Taylor a chance to, you know, grow as a player. It might be worth just loaning him out for 6 months. Simply because he's very young and he needs more experience. But don't worry, I ain't going to lose him. I will get him. Press conference. So I'm so happy with... Oh shit, what's going on? I'm so happy with Accrington, but I really want to motivate them. Motivate them for the Emirates Cup. But I think they've had enough motivation to last them for a lifetime. So let's praise them for all their hard work. An update from England. So Theo Vassell, contract. Marley Bishop. Youssef Sarrell. Kieran Morris. Danny Green. Mark Milligan. And that's it. Right. Now, so let's go to our youth academy. Okay, so we've got Fahad Al-Bishi, who we don't need to worry about just yet, and looks absolutely amazing in potential. Jack Gersbach, arguably one of the weakest player in the youth academy, but still looks pretty good in potential. But then we have Lee Taylor, 17 years old. 5'7", 156 pounds, and quite uniquely a left-footed player. He has a potential of 85 to 91. Our strongest player in the youth academy is technically gifted, and he'll probably be playing on that left midfield. So we definitely want to offer him a contract. He's good with acceleration and agility, balance, ball control, and dribbling. Whereas the others are okay, poor, and bad. So let's offer him a contract. He wants 1 year, £500. I think that's appropriate. Obviously, let's give him a future first team player. I think that's fair. Let's see if he accepts that contract. And as for our youth staff, we do have David Justin, who is an available scout. I really want to save the funds right now, so maybe after the January transfer window, we'll send him out on a scouting network. So we can have 3 English scouts going to different countries trying to find us those youth players. We'll have a look at Lee Taylor once he accepts his new contract, and then we can decide whether he deserves to be in the starting 11, a bench player, or to get loaned out. Right. So, let's go on to the calendar. And let's simulate to the 31st of December and talk business. Right? This is it, guys. An update from Portugal. Our last update, okay? Last update. Diego Carlos. Expiring contract. Sorry. Jorgemi, 21-year-old goalkeeper we already have. Put you on there. You were already got, and that is it. What I'm going to do now is call back my scouts. I'm going to call back my Global Transfer Network scouts, Andy Dunk and Jamie Obika, because we don't need those scouts out there anymore. So, manage scout. Let's recall you back. And let's recall you back. So, we'll have 3 scouts available. We don't need to focus on instructions. But just out of curiosity, let's see what the other scouts are available. Okay. I mean, Corley Whitehouse will probably be our next target. A 3-starred experience and a 3-starred judgment scout. But we won't buy anybody yet. Right, okay. Nice little debate going on. So, guys, I think it's about time to start looking at our current squad. So, Shaw is on the transfer list. We've been trying to sell him, and hopefully he will go this January. I'm really, really hoping this. There's no room for him on the squad. He can't bring really anything to the table. I don't see a spark with him. He needs to go. Now, sorting out our positions, we've got 4 strikers. Kalnaki and Key are our best strikers. Hazeldine is our backup, so I think Carver should go. Let's add him to the transfer list, and hopefully someone could steal him for free or be stupid enough to pay me money. Now, Mingoya. Mingoya and Bocco are our right midfielders. I think Mingoya and McConville are backup wingers. Bocco is a bench player. Coulson is our first team left midfielder. But obviously Henry has been playing in that role. I'm slightly concerned about Bocco's age, but he can play in 3 different positions. Whereas if you look at McConville and Mingoya, they only play the one. So Mingoya and McConville are considered backups, whereas Bocco is my bench player. Carchuckle thinks Lee Taylor should definitely be in the first team, but we need to hold up on that until he accepts the contract. I think Wally agrees. Ledson is our first team CDM, no doubt about it. And the fact that he's so young at 71 overall, it's amazing. Cornelie, he's been complaining a lot about not getting any game time, but he's definitely our bench player. So I want to keep him around a little bit. Hesketh has been doing really well in the cam. He's definitely our first team player, Cam. Forrest plays Cam, or likes to play Cam, prefers Cam. But he's been arguably our best player so far this season. He's absolutely phenomenal. He plays on the right, and he's been fantastic, and I'm so proud of him. What a fantastic signing there. Wakefield. On and off with Wakefield, I must admit. He's been in the first team and out of the first team, so it's hard to say what kind of player he is for my squad. I would like to think that he is my first team right back. And Halliday is only 1 year younger than him, but again, he's just a loanee for the year. So I'm thinking Halliday needs to go in season 3. You know, we only got him for the year. I don't think we should pursue him any longer. I mean, he's eaten up at our wages, and Wakefield can do just as well as good of a job as Halliday can. So let's make Wakefield our first team right back. Then there's Pearson and Henry. Pearson can play centre back and right back. So he makes a good squad rotation player, like a good bench player. And he's been supported in the first team throughout the entire season. So I definitely think we should keep him around. Now Henry, like Cartruckle said, we need to worry. But when Henry goes from his 2-year deal with us, we either need to pursue in buying him again, which will cost us 1,200,000, or ask him to be a loanee again for another 2 years. If he does go and we can't get him back, we know we've got Pearson, and Wakefield as our fullbacks, our first team fullbacks. So we do not need to worry about that department. I highly suggest, I think Wally said this, that we get a backup fullback, maybe even 2, just to have them on the stands, waiting to be called up in case either of them get injured. Winard is our captain. I don't want to get rid of him. He's been with us for almost 2 years now, and he makes a good captain. You know, he's led the team to glory, and I still want him to stick around. And his partner in crime, Hughes, being 30 years old, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. So we might need to consider whether or not to either sell Mark Hughes in season 3 or to sell him in January, this January transfer window, and bring in someone new. But guys, I think this January should be all about pre-contracts, so we should allow Mark to play out his last season with us with Accrington and let him go in season 3. Okay, so Carchuckle made a good point. With a team full of players under 65 rated, you probably won't get promoted 3 times in a row. That be true. It all depends on what wage budget we get each season. Now, I definitely think we can earn the promotion this season. Championship is definitely going to be a challenge. And the challenge is what we are looking for, especially in simulated football. But going back to the squad, guys, we've got Goulding. Goulding is a nice bench player. You know, he hasn't had a lot of starts, but he's there for support in case my first team centre-backs are not available. And he has had quite a couple of starting games. And he's done pretty well along by us, so no reason to get rid of him. But then there's Davis, who is eligible for the first team, and he could prove to be a suitable replacement over Mark Hughes in season 3. So maybe he can be Winard's new partner in crime in that first team. So maybe give him a couple of trial runs after January, starting in the starting 11, just to see how he does on defence. And then there's Mooney, who I think we should definitely consider selling. He's just a reserve goalkeeper. We really don't need him, so I'm going to put him on the transfer list. Dramel has been phenomenal as our first team goalkeeper. I'm so proud of him. He's stopped a lot of goals. He's let in a couple, but for a team like Accrington, he's done really well. And then we've got Cragno. Both of these goalkeepers are loanees. Cragno will be leaving us after this season, and he's barely got a game. He's just a backup goalkeeper who's 22 years old and the same overall as Dramel. He's got a high potential. He's getting more money. I mean, you know, I could actually put Cragno as our first team goalkeeper, and I think I should give him a shot after January. You know, Dramel hasn't, you know, done every game as a clean sheet, but he is a good goalkeeper. If we compare the both of them, you know, I'm pretty sure that Cragno might have a slight advantage over Dramel, but we've given Dramel more training. So it's a tough one. We're definitely going to need a goalkeeper in season 3, guys. Most definitely, and a good one for that matter. A 70 overall goalkeeper who will be who will literally do us well for season 3. So put that into consideration, guys. We've got our transfer listed players. We're waiting on Lee Taylor, so no one to loan out. And now it's time to talk about my long list of players. So guys, this is it. I need your help, guys. The 3 spectators that are watching, I'm going to need your help. It's now time to decide who we keep in my shortlist or who do we get rid of. Now, I think we need to put into consideration age, position, maybe value. Value could definitely be a huge consideration because someone we can make money off of. And of course, someone who could bring something new to the table. Someone who can help us win the championship. So we've got Ricardo Gomez, 25 years old. Let's not go through every single player because this is a very long list, guys. So let's start with age. Let's get rid of any player who I think is maybe 26 years old and over. Any player who's 26 years old and over, we'll get rid of off the list. So here we go. Nildo Petrolina. Let's get rid of him. I don't see any reason to keep him on board, so let's remove him from our shortlist. Luisino, 26 years old. Yeah, I don't see anything special. Let's remove him. Harry Novillo was Cartrackle's choice, so we'll keep him on board. Joseph Sorrell, get rid of. Lyle Taylor, 26, from Wimbledon, remove. This is going to be a really long process, guys, so if you want to get yourself a drink or something to eat or maybe play some FIFA of your own, by all means, go ahead. Daniel Bode, 30-year-old striker. You're out of here, yo. Fabio Abreu, 23 years old. Aspiring contract player. Yeah, what else? Rabiola, 27. Let's get rid of him. Marcus Rashford, let's it's hard to say. Let's keep him for now. Marley Watkins from Barnsley, 26. You've got to go, fella. Chris O'Grady, 30 years old. No way. Taquino Saurus. Okay. Marvin Sordell. Okay, so, right. Wait a minute. Was Saurus... Yeah, he's got an expiring contract. Lars Veldwick. Okay. Craig Davis, 30 years old. Papis Demba Cisse, 31, from Newcastle. No way. Marvin Emnes, I don't know. 28 years old, striker from Swansea. Dexter Blackstock, 30-year-old from Nottingham Forest. Marino, 33-year-old right winger. Hell to the no. Portugal like their older players. Danilo Diaz. Pintasligo, 31-year-old right winger. You're going to have to go, my son. Alexandra Silva, 19-year-old, showing great potential. Okay, so we'll keep him on board. Elliot Grandin, 29-year-old Cam from Shrewsbury. No, thank you. Rui Pedro, 28-year-old Cam. You're going to have to go, mate. Andre Horta, 20-year-old Cam, showing great potential. Let's keep him. Manu Garcia. He's on the loan list, so we're going to... That was Wally's suggestion, so we'll keep him on board. Mark Pugh, 29-year-old left midfielder. Sorry, you're going to have to go. Jarrell Sellars, 21-year-old left midfielder. Do I have Instagram or Snapchat? I'm afraid not, Free Frogs. I'm so sorry, I do not. Jota, 23-year-old centre midfielder. Renato Sanchez, an exciting prospect. Let's keep him. Callum Riley, 23-year-old centre midfielder. All right, fair enough. Andrew Sermon, 30-year-old. You're going to have to go, my man. From Bournemouth. Luke Freeman, 24-year-old. Right, Bristol City. Intersgui. Alright, fair enough. Charis Mavrius. Okay. 22-year-old from Sunderland. Alright. Martin Samuelson. Oh, he's loan listed as well. West Ham. Contract expiring in 7 months. I'm wondering if we can, like, buy him as well as loan him for the rest of the season. I'm wondering if you can do that. Chris Maguire. 27-year-old. You're going to have to go, mate. Kieran Morris. 22. Alright. Have you recently looked at any of our vids? Because we have done one, Millsy. I'm sorry, guys. I have not looked at any of your recent vids. Oh, shit. Fuck's sake. Thanks, Free Fox. I fucking lost my list. Wait, joking, dude. Calm down. Right, where were we? Alright, Chris, yep. Done him. Done him. Danny Green, 28, you're going to have to go. Damien Plessis, 28, you're going to have to go. Yusuf Malambu, 29, you're going to have to go. Greg Halford, 32. 24-year-old Rio. Okay, let's keep you on. Dean Whitehead, Huddersfield, 34. Gonna have to go. Fran Sergio, 26. You're gonna have to go. Ten Gariner, 27. You're gonna have to go. Alan McCormack, 32. Mark Milligan, 31. Trippy Makonda. Sorry, my dude. 1 year ahead. Afonso Figueiredo. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Malumbu is beast. Right. Shit. But he was a bit too old, the card chuckle. Alright, we're on defense now. Philip Ferreira, 26, gonna have to go. Jeremy Helen, 24. Right. Lewis Tinoco, 30, gonna have to go. Jake Bidwell. Stephen Ward. Alright, Three Frogs, I'll give your recent vids a look at. But I do want to try and get in as many streams as I can. Maybe I could look at your vids during my lunch. How's it going, Ben Scattergood? Hope you're doing well and I hope you enjoy the show. It's going to be a bit boring from here on out, mate, because I'm just sorting out my long list before I head off into the January transfer window, and then I'm going to get some lunch afterwards. So stay tuned. Right, 31, you're going to have to go. Lucas Lima, 25. You're lucky, bro. You lucky. Charlie Daniels. Remove. Ruben Ferreira. Remove. Joseph Mills. He looks pretty decent though. He looks really, really decent. I like the look of him. And only £3,000. But he's 27. So I'm guessing we're going to have to just say no, guys. It's only... 8 minutes long. Go on my channel. Holly on your channel. There is a girl. Yeah, let's remove him. Fabio Nunes. Keep you. Nuno Pinto. You are 30, my man, so you're going to have to go. James Meredith. 28. Going to have to go. Joe Mattock, 26, gonna have to go. Nilsson, 29. Man, a lot of old dudes. A lot of old dudes. Charlie Raglan, 23. You can stay. Chidozie Awazime. Chidozie Awazime, 19-year-old centre-back. Showing great potential. Right. Miguel Lorenko. Contract expiring in 7 months. 24. Yeah, you can stay. Mike Williamson, 33. I'm sorry, dude, you have to go. Plays for the Wolves. Davison, 28. You're gonna have to go. Matthew Mills, gonna have to go. Christian Tassoni, gonna have to go. Nuno Henrique. Portugal love their older players. Joel Lynch. Yeah, you're going to have to go, my dude. Miguel Rodriguez, sorry. 23, okay. Nico Datkovic. That was Wally's player to sign. Rivaldo Coetzee showing great potential. Bruno Miguel, 34, gonna have to go. There's just me just chilling. Theo Vassal. Okay. Diego Carlos. Cool. Joe Goyes, 26, you're gonna have to go, thank the Lord. Joe Rafferty. Tyres Browning. Nope. Pedrino. Nope. Carlos Manuel. Nope. Wellington Lima. Nope. Ricardo. Nope. Yes, we'll keep you. Oh, hang on, Marco Dimitrovic. Yeah, we'll keep you. Marcus Bentinelli, 68 overall goalkeeper, 24 years old. Right. Ross Turnbull. Nope. Mario, I can't even pronounce that name. Wayne Hennessy. Crystal Palace. Stanislav Kritsyuk. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. I'm glad I'm going to have to get rid of him. Mika. Oh, hang on. He's 25. We'll keep you on then. Oh, what? What happened? Where's Mika gone? Oh, fuck it. Who cares? Douglas. Georgiamy. Oh, there's Mika. Alright, so we've got rid of all the players that are older than 25 years old. Now, we still got a very long list. So, I don't think we should have this many players. So what could be the next stat to consider? Height, strength, speed, the team they play for, the country they're from. That would be a bit harsh though. What do we think, guys? What do we think? I'm probably thinking... let's see. I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure. Skill moves. We couldn't tell based on their skill moves. Oh, actually we can. Ah, okay. That's a good one. Skill moves. Weak foot, skill moves. Right. That's a really good one. I like that. Okay, so player information. Oi! Brody! Player information. I think that's a real good one. Alright, okay, right. So, what? You know, if they don't have double 3 stars, I mean, that could be a little bit harsh. I'm thinking height, guys. I reckon height, because the weak foot and skill moves might be a little bit harsh. So maybe what? If we were to do weak foot and skill moves, if they are like both of them under 3 stars, or one of them's under 3 stars, we don't keep them. Or do we do height if they're shorter than 5'11"? I think we should really penalise those short people. That might sound harsh, and I don't want to disrespect short people in this world. I am not insulting them in any way, shape or form. but it's just to consider to make my long list even shorter. This flipping dog, honestly. Brody, shut up. Oi! Sit. Sit. God, crazy dogs, man. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do... I don't want it to take too long, so I'm gonna probably do... Let's just test this for a little bit. Hang on. Alright then, we're going to do that. Weak foot and skill moves, okay? If they don't have 3-star weak foot or above, or 3-star skill moves and above, they're getting off the shortlist. So Ricardo Gomez and Diego Jota are cool. Harry Novillo was a favourite from one of my subscribers. Fabio Abreu, let's see. Okay, so he has to go. Removed from shortlist. Marcus Rashford was a personal favourite. Taquino Soares. He has to go as well. When we get top 20, or yeah, top 20 I think, then we'll continue. We can't count in goalkeepers because that's unfair. But everyone else, yes. Oh. Alright, he can stay. Oh. Unlucky dude. Mate, he has some specialities and traits. But he has to go. A deal is a deal. He's showing great potential. I don't really want to get rid of people who are showing great potential. He's good anyway, so we can keep him. You're good? Manu is a personal favourite. You have to go. Bless me! Holy shit! Alright, next. You can stay. How's it going, Emerald Boat Gaming? Hope you enjoyed the video. Wow. Look at your stats. Holy shit. This guy is a beast. Look at that. Mate, we definitely want to try and sign in. Right. Oh, Callum Riley. I'm sorry, dude. Your skill moves are just not good enough. Let's remove you from the shortlist. Right, Luke Freeman can stay. Let me just let in Branson. Oi, Branson! Come on. Good boy. Right, next. You can stay. This is actually a good idea. Stay. You can stay. You can stay. You have to go. You've got to go. Oh dear, you got to go as well. No. There's got to be one left back. Come on. No. Come on, man. Oh my god, this is bad. I need left backs and right backs. I need my full backs. Yes! We got the one. That's good. Okay, you have to go. You have to go. Oh, he's showing great potential though. Oh, fuck him. Right. I think most of my centre-backs are going. This was a personal favourite. We have to keep him. Oh, I'm unlucky, dude. Unlucky. You got to go as well, but he's showing great potential. Nope. Theo Vassell. Nope. What, none of them? Well, whatever, innit? Centre-backs is not my concern anyway. Okay, goalkeepers have got to stay. I'm sorry, but they have to. Alright, so we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Right, 23. Alright, so that's a little bit over my limit, but fuck it. We're going to keep these guys. Alright? We will keep these guys as our targets. These are our targets. We're going to make offers. We won't be able to get them all, but come the January transfer window, guys, we are going to aim for those positions that we need first. So it will definitely be the goalkeepers and fullbacks. We really, really need fullbacks, guys. And we might need to consider in Season 3 whether to bring in actual wingers. You know, the formation of left wing and right wing. Or, you know, we'll change up our formation again. We'll discuss that later on. But now that we've sorted our shortlist out, waiting on Lee Taylor, hopefully, things will look a little bit good in the January transfer window. On our injury front, we've got Billy Key, who's going through physiotherapy with a dislocated shoulder. He'll be available in 10 days' time. FA Cup is just around the corner, guys. I'm hoping Billy Key makes his way back. But at least we've got Hazeldine to support Kalnaki. Now. No, he won't make it back on time. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, guys, and get some lunch. I'm a little bit hungry. So I hope you've enjoyed the show, guys. Thank you so much for supporting. Stay tuned. The January transfer window is right around the corner. I've been your boy MillzySawUs, your #1 fella for simulated FIFA. This has been my FIFA 16 Accrington Career Mode Season 2, Episode 10, Rise to the Top. I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm looking forward to the January transfer window. Take care and goodbye.